And now for our second pterodactyl. As you can tell, this got to be again a little more complicated. I've got two 160s. This is Fashion Royal Blue. Each of them has about a 2-inch nozzle or tail that's uninflated. I've got two 260s, each with about a 4-inch tail left uninflated on them. And then I've got two 5-inch rounds, a blue and a green. The blue is about a little over 2 inches. The green is about 1.5 inches to 2 inches. We're going to start with one of our 260s. I didn't trim that nozzle. I didn't mention it on the previous, but on the back of my pterodactyl I had trimmed that nozzle fairly close. What we're going to do is make a head just like we started with the other one if you haven't seen it. About a 2-inch bubble. Then two more, about the same size. We've got 3 bubbles. Take the second 2, lock them together. Just like that. Now we're going to take our dark blue 5-inch round. We're going to divide that into 2 equal bubbles. About the same size there. Lock those in the base of the head here, so come under the jaws. Bring one up on either side. Come back here. Cross them over. So there's his cheeks. Now we're going to take our 5-inch round. And again divide that into 2 equal bubbles. Come up from under the jaws again. And once those 2 are on the top, cross them over. There's his head. Go ahead and get this guy some eyeballs. And the nostrils, of course. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make about 1.5 inch bubble for the neck. And we're going to make a little small bubble, again just large enough to be round. We'll make this into a pinch twist. We're going to make about a 3 to 3.5 inch bubble for the body. Another little small round bubble, make that into a pinch twist. Now we're going to complete his body by making this a bird body, so we're going to make a bubble, 2 more bubbles the same size as this. We're going to go up, connect into that, and then come right back and connect into that again. So, first bubble. Lock it around the front, pinch twist. Second bubble. Lock it around the back, pinch twist. And there is the body of our second pterodactyl. Very much like the first, except on this guy I used a round for cheeks instead of the faux twist. And again, you want to put the pinch twist under his head to force his head to stay up, and over his tail, kind of points his tail down. The 2 bubbles on top, and then the one under for his belly. And we're going to set that aside. We're going to take our other 260. What we want to do with it, I'm going to take and make about a 3/4 inch bubble in the end of that. Then a little small bubble, make that a pinch twist. And then I'm going to come up and make about a 7-inch bubble there. Then I'm going to make another little small bubble, make that a pinch twist as well. And that is the upper part, or half of one wing. Now I'm going to make the second bubble slightly shorter than that one. About 1 inch, 1.5 inches shorter. And now what we need to do is we're going to reverse and make the other wing, other half of the other wing going back out. So you need another bubble, the same size as this one here. And of course you can let go of that now. A little small bubble, make that a pinch twist. Then we need another bubble the same size as that longer one. Another little small bubble, make that a pinch twist as well. And we need another small bubble the same size as this one on the end here. And any excess you have left over you can just pop off and remove. And of course if you wanted you can make the wings even longer, because you can tell you have excess here. Personal preference. Tie that off, trim that. Now we're going to take, and of course you can see where it was twisted there, so just put the twist back in that. Grab your body. And this is going to twist up there at the shoulder pinch there at the base of his neck. So just twist it in, cross them over to lock them in place. And there's part of his wings. This guy's going to have a little fancier wings than our first pterodactyl, and he's also going to have feet and legs. So set that aside again. Now we're going to grab one of our two 160s, and we're going to make a foot to start with. So make a little small bubble, about 3/4 of an inch long, and we're going to make a little small round bubble. Make that second bubble into a pinch twist. Then we're going to make a foot, so make about a 1-inch bubble, about a 3/4 inch bubble, another 1-inch bubble, and then we're going to twist that last twist there into where our pinch twist is. So just wrap that around. And there's one of your little pterodactyl feet. The remainder of this is going to be a little leg and then the wing, or complete the wing. But before we do that, we need to take our other 160 and repeat that process and make another foot on it the same size. So make your little small bubble about 3/4 of an inch. A little round bubble, make that a pinch twist. And a 1-inch bubble, 3/4 inch bubble, 1-inch bubble. Wrap that around. And now you have your second foot, so you have 2 feet. And what we're going to do next is we're going to take both of the legs, put them together. And we need to just pick a point however you want your legs. I'm going to make them about 2 inches long. Twist those 2 remaining pieces together, so now you have that. There's his 2 legs and feet. Then we're going to take his body, and we're going to take this point here, and we're going to twist it into the back here, where his tail connects to his body, where that pinch twist is. So just bring it out from underneath, and bring each one over the top, cross them over to lock them in place. So now they stick out the sides, and obviously they're quite a bit longer than you need. So what you're going to do for each one is you're going to figure out about how, I mean, you can play with this. You can have your wings. You don't want them way in square like that, and you don't want them so long that his wings sticking out straight. Although pterodactyls do have long wings. I'm going to make mine where they're at an angle about like that. So you're going to take your 160 and twist the bubble where it would cross over, and then just lock it into that pinch twist. Anything you have left over, just pop off and remove. And secure that loose in there. Okay, there's your one wing. Now you want to make sure that both of these are roughly the same size. I'm just going to grab this and pull it across here for a second. And just measure it along so it's the same size bubble. Then bring it back over, grab my other wing and just twist it in out there where that pinch twist is again. And again, remove the excess. Secure that in. And then I'll turn it so those are kind of pointing back. Bring that pinch twist up. And then just like with our other guy, we're going to take and give his wings a little bit of shape. So bring that up in there. Give them all a little shape. And there we have our second pterodactyl.